Hello, good evening. My name is Morgan, and I bid you welcome back to our refresher run of Gothic 1 ahead of the remake coming out. Made a lot of progress yesterday. Got all the way to chapter 3, so now we are going to make our way to the orc cemetery. And kick some orc ass. So I am presently 95 strength. That's as good as we're going to get for now. Why don't we... I'm going to wait until morning, because sweet Jesus, I cannot see at night.
Lucky for you.
Why would you polish my mug? Jesus, that was loud. You sleepy bastard. Have any sprinty potions? I don't. It's been fun revisiting this game. I definitely need... Well, hello, Endurance. Long time no see. I definitely need to play or stream some older games every now and then. Or some old favorites. Yeah, they really are, considering there's, like, just candles in there. Because I have a lot of fun playing old favorites, and it refreshes my enthusiasm for streaming. What the hell is your other icon there, Vale? Fat Cat Final Fantasy 14. Of course it is. Oh, okay. I thought I'd crashed the game. Should be able to handle orcs pretty well at this point. I don't know... Any rules? Nope. There's no rules. Other than I don't really intend to cheat. The only cheats I've done so far have been a bit of teleporting. Save some time. This is just to reminisce of where we were, so we can understand how far we've come once the remake comes out. That would be hilarious. Well, I mean... We'll see. Maybe they should have in the end. Come at me, you chompers. Or biters, as you're called in this one. Big dumbos. Ain't doing shit. Yeah? What about it? Orcs ain't nothing. Yeah, they're called chompers for some reason. They only show up in the expansion area. And specifically only in the canyon. May the sleeper a-walkin'. Well, look at that. I could go back and get some more strength now. I don't think it'll help much at this point. I'm doing it though, because I'm lazy.
There was a time when things would have gone. Wasn't very. Yep. Some people never.
doubt that's ever like.
But keep it to yourself.
Things would have gone very
People always talk.
Give me strength.
Awaken. Can you every?
That wasn't very clever.
There must be something about that story after all.
Cool. I don't remember the waypoint to the stupid cemetery. I'm gonna look it up. I'm still lazy.
Same old story every time.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That won't happen again.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. Maybe.
Hurry up.
Hang on. Better not go rushing in.
World of Gothic is probably dead.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Waypointers. Entrance, surface, or graveyard. Sweet Jesus, that's a long one.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Hey, man.
Go to a waypoint, entrance, surface, or graveyard. Aha! Behold. Hello, Black Wolf, again. Oh, yes, I am. B-42. Where's the winch? Here's the winch. Crank one out. Swing. Be dead. They're always having a laugh. They're a bunch of chuckle fucks. Yeah, I don't remember how this whole thingamadoo plays out. You know, when developers start, like, saying, oh, we're better than XYZ, never take them seriously. Why am I struggling to get up here? Why are you struggling to get up there? It is right before your eyes. Bruh. Bruh. But no, I've never heard of that. My thoughts on the remake are I will have thoughts when I finally play it. I don't really, at this point, so close to release, I don't see much value in speculating. Alright, this is silly. You know, I have a feeling he also sucks at his job. There we go, finally. Mummy. Worth it. Maybe just for humor's sake, we'll look at it afterwards. After the stream. It'd be very amusing to see somebody that cocky, whose work is actually such dog shit. You can do better than this. Why do you just not grab it anymore? FPS must really be fucking with it extra hard today. I ain't got time for that. Homeboy, come on. Wasn't even worth it. Please get up. My goodness. There's not even anything really worth it in these ones. No permanent potions amongst these mummies. There was a ring of something. Another ring of something. Probably like 3 hours. I think we will get to... Let's see, after this we have to do the foci. We'll probably do all that in one stream. And that'll probably be the end of it. Depends on how quickly that is. First amulet, but it's useless. Have a kebab. Okay. There a button in there? See, I don't like to be up at 1 a.m. But I find there are many things better than a 1 a.m. kebab, such as a 7 p.m. kebab. Did I just close that one? Really? Well, there's a distinct difference between looks like and is like. Anybody can look like Gothic by copying the art style and some of the superficial elements. Doesn't mean they made a good game. It will have to stand on its own merits. Also, that's a pretty terrible name, I'll be honest. I don't want the mushrooms, I want the mummy. Now that's something. Smack even harder. Am I? I don't think I am. Hello. Oh, I think I did this one already. If it's good, it's good. Frankly, if a guy's gonna be that mimetically cocky about it, I don't expect much from it. Where? Where's Balducor?
Thanks, Ria.
What the hell?
You really arrived in the last moment.
This dude went on a rampage. Wait, what's going on here? What? Why is the door already open? Why is everything dead already? Balducor just, like, played the game for me. He wants to be the hero. I don't know why I'm looking around. I know, but somehow everything's dead. Oh, jeez. Somehow everything's dead and the door's already open. So something went wrong here.
This place. Ah, forget.
I whipped it. Core ain't.
Not so far.
No, he's.
We need to solve the riddle of these caves, but my fighting skills are limited, and the orcs don't react to my magics. If our brotherhood sent you, maybe you could help me with the further investigation of this tomb.
I'll help you.
Good. Excellent. Go.
I am curious if we just go into here. Let's just skip all the bullshit here. I don't know if breaking the sequence ends up messing with his AI script and he turns out to be invincible or something. And he can't find his way down here. Okay. So this part just can't happen yet. Isn't this guy supposed to have a cool sword? Dude. Why are you so bad? Why are you so bad? This guy's a dumbass. Come on. battle sword. Now, hold up. It's not because of that. There's something else went wrong here. Yeah, the parchment isn't even here. I've had this happen before, where somehow the save data is able to, like, borrow flags from another time I played the game. I don't know how, but everything in this area, well, half the things are as if I already completed it. Well, there's one way to fix this. The insert codes for scrolls. Ratings. Half of a parchment. I don't know if this is supposed to be parchment 1 or parchment 2. Insert. Orc parchment 1.
Awaken!
Awaken.
You looking for trouble with me again?
I didn't do shit.
I found a piece of parchment.
It looks like an orcish spell scroll, but it's been torn in two. There must be another half somewhere.
Oh, so you're not gonna follow me? Oh, no, you are. These orcs live. I can't attack. I cannot. There we go. Only those two lived. Also, this is open. No parchmente. Now, where's the man gone? Insert. Work. Parchment. Ooh.
Awaken!
There is a torn piece of parchment here.
Very good. It's the other half of the orcish spell scroll.
What do we do with the two pieces now?
The two halves match, but I can't translate these orcish signs. Hang on. This is interesting.
Well, I can't find anything interesting in this place.
Be silent and take a look at the ornamental runes in this cave. Yeah, these should suffice to translate the two halves of the parchment. I have it. It's a teleportation spell.
Never understood how he's able to translate the spell just from looking at these. Because if he doesn't have any way to translate these, how can he translate the scroll from it? You know, you need a one-to-one way to reference the writings with English to be able to translate it. You know, it's like the whole Rosetta Stone and why that was so crucial to understanding Egyptian hieroglyphs is because the same passage was written on the stone in an understood
This
language.
place has a special aura. The aura of the hidden.
This hall reminds me of the image in the vision.
The vision. We're very close to our target. Behind this wall. That must be it. My magic powers are still very weak. Use the Orcish teleportation spell here, in front of this wall.
Behold, my powers of teleportation.
You found the hidden place. My instincts have not deceived me.
And does the answer to the strange invocation of the sleeper really lie here? It looks more like another burial chamber to me.
We need to proceed. Go ahead. I'll follow you.
I'll follow you.
No. This can't be true. There's nothing here but dust and bones. No! Master, speak to me. Sleeper, reveal yourself. No!
That was it. Now he's gone completely crazy.
This is all your fault. Your unholy presence has enraged the almighty Sleeper. Now I shall have to suffer for your sacrilegious behavior. I need to make a sacrifice for the Master. A human sacrifice! Then he'll be sure to enlighten me and make me his servant. Die, infidel!
I cannot attack, thank you. Still cannot attack. Nailed it. Stab the man to death, please. Look at that. Like 20 presses. These interior environments, for some reason the controls just fall apart here. Inputs drop like crazy. I have no idea why. Oh, I didn't even buy all the eggs, I forgot. Wish I could have sold them more egg. Right, we made do. I wonder why the characters have such a galloping step pattern in this game. Always dun 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 dun. Well, yeah, I guess it's not always. But sometimes. Why am I dark? I'm in shadow. Can I survive this at any point? I would like to shortcut this. That don't look survivable at any point. Wee. Wee. Boing. Oh god, no! Uh-oh. I lived. Why does the waterfall get louder the further away I get? Help. Help. Why am I still waiting? Bruh, what is going on here? There we go.
Same old story.
Not listening to all the blathering anymore.
Awaken.
Awaken.
You shouldn't believe everything.
I've been to the Orc Cemetery. There was nothing there. No sleeper, no sign, no nothing.
What about Baal Lucor and the Templars?
Same old
They're all
story
dead.
every time.
Dead? But why? What happened?
The entire cave system is teeming with orcs. They killed all of the Templars. Baal Lucor and myself survived, but suddenly Baal Lucor went mad. He screamed that the sleeper had ordered him to kill me, and he intended to obey this order.
It would appear he couldn't
That
handle
didn't
the
actually
fact
happen,
that
though.
he hadn't
He was
found
trying to make a
anything.
sacrifice
I don't
so that
believe
the
that
sleeper
the
would
influence
contact
of the
him.
sleeper can cause such violent deeds. It cannot, irrelevant. The most important thing is that Baal Lucor did not succeed in
Baal?
his madness. Iberia is our only hope now.
How is Iberian doing?
He won't wake of his own accord, and he is growing weaker and weaker. I know how to wake him up, but I need your help.
You know
What do
how
you want
to
me to
awaken
do?
him?
Get me the healing herbs from the swamp. 5 of the strongest kind should be sufficient. Please, hurry.
Maybe.
Awaken. How will I recognize these herbs?
They look like a star with 8 green and orange leaves. On your way now.
To all the
Awaken.
blathering anymore.
Where?
Search for them in the swamp behind the camp. And now,
Always annoyed me how you had to talk to him 3 times to get all that information. Impatient fuck. Could go get... No, I don't have learning points. I used them. I wonder if the Scar exploit's still going to be present in the remake.
Good.
People will probably be pissed if they remove it. It'll also be very cheap if it still remained.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Well,
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore. There must be something about that story after all. Some people never learn. Let's talk about something else instead.
oh, jeez, I thought the game crashed right as I saved. That would have been tragic. Let's get out swamping. I might normally wipe out everything in this swamp for the XP, but we clearly don't need it, and I ain't got that kind of time. I will just kill what stands in my way. Oh, that bug went flying. Look at him up in that tree like a bitch. Give me the leaves. What have you become? Stop running so much. Where'd the water gone?
He's finished him off.
Keep cool. You've won.
Ornaron. Now that I think about it, none of the Templars, besides... Well, I guess Angar does refer to one of the other Templars by name. There's many named ones, but nobody ever, like, calls them out by name. You know what I mean? Also, why are they all Gores while Angar's a core? What's the difference there? And why do I not become Gore Nameless Hero?
I'm not listening to...
Awaken.
Doubt that's ever likely to change.
Maybe Fortuno, the hurry.
Wait, what? I thought I only needed 5.
Something else instead.
I do!
Some people
Oh, I grabbed a fucking 6er, not an 8er. Damn it. Alright, Corcolam. I guess cores are just the upper echelon, whether you're a guru or Templar.
Come closer. Every newcomer to this place receives a gift of welcome.
Give him my gift.
Here. What do you...
Huh. I always forget that he does just have all 5 if you're too lazy to go out and get them. Should have just done that. You got money? Nope.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, what up, Geofried? Ahoy, Jadizi.
You shouldn't believe everything
Awaken.
you hear.
I have the healing herbs for Iberian.
Well done. Iberian woke up for a short time while you were out.
Did he say anything?
You shouldn't
Yes,
believe
he said
everything
that
you
the
hear.
sleeper is not what we think he is. We must try not to awaken him again. All we can do is hope that it is not too late for Iberian. Iberian is dead.
Womp,
Our
womp,
spiritual
womp.
leader has left us.
Rely on
Even
somebody
your
and you're in
quick
trouble.
help
That's how it
could
goes.
not
That's
prevent
the story
his
after
death.
all.
What now, Kor Angar?
I have always trusted Iberian. Shortly before he died, he placed
Yes,
all
we
his
know.
hopes on the escape plan of the Magicians of Water.
Then we should support the Magicians of Water in their plan.
They'll need the Focus and the Almanac. Both things are still in Kor Kalam's possession.
Where is Kor Kalam?
In a rage, he set out with a couple of Templars to find his own way to the Sleeper.
Damn, how can we get the focus now?
I believe he left a book and Focus in his laboratory. Here is the key for the chest. One moment.
Yes?
Take this rune of magic as a sign of our gratitude for your great deeds. This will allow you to teleport fast and easily to the courtyard of our temple whenever the need arises.
Thank you.
It genuinely never arises again.
You're very probably
Except I
right.
will when I want to get the last armor. Also, why would he have Kor Angar's key? Or Kor Kalam's key? There are some plot holes here. Don't sweat them too much.
What?
What? Say it ain't so. Give me your goods. When I did the scrolls run, I'm pretty sure I forgot to grab those when I went all the way out yonder. I was very confused. Whoa.
Awake!
I want.
I want to do something real quick. For fun. Whatever, sure. You are most likely correct.
Very probably right. You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Same old story every time. Some people never.
I think that's one thing that Gothic 2 really nailed was the ambiance of a bustling city. Everyone's like mumbling to each other. There's a lot of noise from people working and stuff. And just the general city ambiance.
That's really not my.
Plus the really cool music. I think it really... They did a much better job in Corinthus than they did in the camps here. The random NPC chatter stands out a lot more in this game. Go to 25 maximum mana points? Shit. Why don't you tell me the maximum mana points? Damn, ooh. I wanted to do the gag where you wake up Iberian when he's supposed to be dead. What you do with the control spell. Alright, let's not get carried away just with all the quotes. Looks like a cheat to do it, just for fun. Oh, whoops.
Hey, asshole!
Hey, you. No! You created a time paradox. You must die. good fun. Oh, you know what else? I meant to buy the stupid sprinty potions.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Let's talk about something. There was a time when things would have gone big. That wasn't very clever.
Dum dum dum.
You shouldn't believe.
I doubt that.
There was a time when.
Okay, I can get all my strength. I guess I'll get that elsewhere.
Awake!
Awaken. Whoa. That's a lot of money. I don't need that, that. Wow, that's too expensive for you. Sure. Strengthen me.
Awaken. Can you every...
I'm so best.
You're at...
Hello, Shin the Ninja Penguin.
Stop shouting at nothing!
Thank you for following. Welcome
I thought that
to the
had
channel, I
cleared up
suppose.
Better keep out of it.
Let's have a sip on this. And go meow.
That won't happen again.
Meow. Don't die.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Did you? Well, you could have stopped at the second one. The rest of them are not great. But I hope you enjoy nonetheless. Does that include the remake? I wonder. Well, have fun. Plump, plump. Not really a shortcut to the new camp anywhere, is there? Plim plomp. Yeah, the disc versions as well. But my optical drive has not operated in like 11 years. Hello, Zapeth. I wonder if they're gonna do sprint potions in the remake, since they already have a sprint button. I don't recall there being any way sprinting was limited in the demo either. I have a mixed relationship with European RPGs. They tend to be a little more jank than is excusable. I had more patience for them when I was younger than I do now.
That's really not my problem. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
Boing.
Ah, it's you. My friend Lester from the swamp camp told me all you did there. For somebody who hasn't been here for long, you've come quite a way.
I came quite close to becoming worm food a few times, too.
I don't think I ever went back to get my share of when they
I have an
raided
important
the
message for the Magicians of Water.
old
Then you
mine
should talk to
caravan.
Satyrus. He's the highest of the water mages and spends all day studying some writings or other. But no matter how important your message is, the guards of the upper level won't let you through to him.
Can't you put in a good word for me?
I can't, but Kronos, the keeper of the ore, might be able to give you permission.
Where can I find this Keeper of the Ore?
If you proceed from here, you'll come across the big dwelling cave behind the dam. Kronos is usually at the grid over the big ore mound. But he's a bit arrogant. You'll have to convince him that your message is important. See
Oh,
you later.
thanks, Gorn. Oh, yeah, we can go kill Homer's Lurker for fun. Kind of an irrelevant side quest at this point.
People always talk.
Something else instead.
People always talk.
I have an
What could be so important that our spiritual leader should interrupt his important studies for it?
Blood of the Dawnwalker? I don't even know what that is.
The gurus have recognized that they're praying to an evil archdemon.
All of a sudden, they now think their sleeper is a demon? Sounds like another mad idea of the Brotherhood, but should they be right, all of us in the colony here might be in grave danger. You
The
must
vampire
report to
RPG? The
Satyrus
only
at
one?
once. He must decide
I've
what
never
is
heard of
to
it.
be done.
Where can I find Satyrus?
Go to the upper level. Tell the guards that the password is Tetriandoch. Satyrus is by the pen. He spends.
Yes, yes.
People always talk.
Let's talk about it.
You're very probably right.
You have to watch what you tell me.
Stop! Nobody.
The password is Tetradanach.
Whoops.
Wrong!
Wrong.
Something about that story after all, because
The password.
That's right.
I swear it usually ended up on top.
you shouldn't believe everything you hear. It's the same story. That's really
Really, you think 2 is? I think you are in an unpopular opinion there.
I have important news from the Brotherhood's camp.
If Kronos gave you permission to visit me, it must be important news indeed.
Iberian is dead. He died during the ritual invocation of the sleeper.
Iberion dead? That's bad news. Very bad news indeed. Who's leading the Brotherhood now? That power-hungry and deceitful Kor Kalam?
No, Kalam has turned his back on the Brotherhood. He's taken some Templars with him. Nobody knows where they've gone.
Why is that? He was in second place after Yuburion.
Certain events have convinced the gurus that their way is the wrong one. Their god seems to be an evil archdemon. One of the gurus nearly killed me under the influence of the sleeper, although I had saved his life just briefly beforehand. Kor Kalam was the only guru who didn't want to admit the true nature of the hellish creature. That's why he's left the camp in the swamp.
I see. Well, at least we're lucky in this regard. Kor Angar is a good man. He's tough, but honest. If
Tough.
anybody could prevent...
Alright, I'm not doing all of the
I
dialogues.
have this almanac. Iberion used it to charge the focus.
Very good. We need the knowledge contained in this book to charge the 5 original focus stones. I'll take the almanac.
I have this focus.
You're holding the key that can unlock all our bonds. It's one of the 5 focus stones which were used to create the magic barrier. And with the help of the very same focusing power of these stones, we'll tear down the Great Wall of Energy.
But won't that use up an awful lot of power?
True, but in all these years we've untiringly collected ore instead of trading it for luxuries with our jailers. As you must know, each ore nugget contains a certain amount of magic power. With the aid of the energy thus amassed in the ore mound, we'll be able to destroy the magic barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
The explosion will be merely of a magical nature. It will only destroy everything that's been modified by the magic inside the barrier. There is no danger to us human beings.
Here, take the focus.
Now that
I
to
hope
the
it
guy
really
in
will
the
be of some
intro
use
of
to your
Gothic
plans
2
with the
gets
ore
crushed
mound.
when everything collapses, including myself.
What are you going to do with the focus and the almanac now?
Nothing. We need the 4 remaining focus stones first. Unfortunately, we don't have any of these 4 magic stones.
I'm willing to find the 4 remaining focus stones for you. After all, I'm quite keen on getting out of here sometime myself.
I must warn you, searching for them will prove as difficult as it will be dangerous. Since conflict with the old camp is getting worse every day, I cannot give you any mercenary either. You'll be totally on your own.
Well, that's nothing unusual for me. I'll find a way to organize these things.
Your confidence does you credit. Take this map here. It's old, but on it also, the spells. Finally, you'll find him in his hut. May you read.
I can't remember if there's ever a dialogue where they explain why they didn't take all the focus stones with them after the ritual failed. Seems very silly to just leave them where they were.
Satyrus sent me.
Ah, come here. I've already been informed. Here, take these. Now go and bring us the
Any good potions amongst those? Dexterity. Strength. Should stick to water magic there, Nefarious. You big Dumbo.
Okay.
The fight's been decided.
I mean, problems are... Hey, you.
Make yourself...
Problems are kind of a subjective thing. To me, the fact that they went from a, VTMB 1 style build your character from the ground up type RPG to one that was way more reduced in scope and completely inverted the characterization from what was originally planned. I genuinely lost interest in it. Go do the damn lurker just for fun. Poor old Homer hasn't slept in weeks. He's so worried about the damn dam. Really? I didn't like Diablo 3's skill tree that much. Guess it was okay to some extent. Since you could at least switch things up if you didn't like the skill you chose or found it quite situational.
I've killed the beast.
Great! I got some of the Rice Lord's men to help me fix some of the damage it's caused. Now I can finally get some sleep.
Enjoy your sleep, sir. Right, let's get on up the hill. Zoom. Where are you off to in such a dang hurry?
That won't happen again. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it feels.
Snippy snaps. Snarl growl. What was that ring? Ring of life. You're welcome.
Greetings. My friend Lester from the swamp camp told me about your great deeds there. I am impressed. You've become very strong.
I do my best.
Ah, yes. Always modest, aren't you?
What do you mean? You don't know me.
I'm looking for a focus stone. It must be here somewhere.
That almost sounds as if we were both looking for something in the same place.
What are you doing here?
There is an ancient ring of stone not far from here. In its center lies the entrance to an underground vault.
Some sort of tomb?
Yes, something like that. There is something in that tomb that I'd like to have.
Why don't you go down into the tomb and get what you're looking for?
Oh, that's a long story. I'd have to go a long way back to explain.
Go ahead. I'm in no hurry.
All right. After the creation of the magic barrier, which one...
All right. I don't care.
No. Yeah, well, there was...
What about...
I believe its former owner used it to defend himself against angry orcs. If I'm right, the talisman may be of great use.
Turns out you've completely misunderstood what the talisman is.
We should...
All right.
Yes. Can't he be...
That wouldn't be too easy.
Let me guess. You already...
Well...
Tell me.
I have the spell will...
Then it should be...
Well, not quite. Probably later grave robbers who were no more successful than he... I went down there once and I was nearly killed.
Give me the spell scroll and we'll do...
Good. However, we only have... The other undead can...
I see.
Follow me.
Now, Vana did say it's possible to kill the undead or Baron without the scroll, so... If you have enough damage, I think you need it to exceed 150. We got 85 with 100 something strength, so I should be able to do it. I'll equip it anyway. Destroy undead.
Then let's go and visit the guard.
Let us entree. Ow. Wow, the boners hurt. At least these skeletons don't seem to... Oh yeah, I can do it. Heck yeah. The Guardian.
Good. You have the talisman.
Here, take it. That was our deal.
Thank you, my friend. I never forget any. I'll go back to the old...
Shame they don't let you insist on keeping it. After all, we worked hard for it. Oh, look at all them goods. Oh, do we? Right. Okay. Next is we can... Oh, so I realized Milton left this way. I'll have fun with that. We can go do the Troll Canyon next, I guess. I don't even need the XP for killing these. I already do all the damage. I can't learn any more strength anyway. Hamna, hamna, hamna. Brother. Meow. Suppose if I wanted to, I could put points into dexterity and bowage instead. Could you please? Attack, 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 attack. Thank you. I wonder if it's possible to damage this troll without this shrink spell. You do enough damage. Can you attack, please? Thank you. Ow, that was loud. Diego.
Hey, I thought you were dead.
Sometimes I thought so myself.
A lot of things have happened since we last met. I hear you've contributed a great deal to the final invocation.
Obviously, you're quite well informed.
Better than you think. Now you're looking for the focus?
Yes, there must be one somewhere around here.
I know where to find one. There's just one problem.
I see. What do you want?
You've really learned your lesson, but that's not what I meant.
No? What's the problem then?
It's 3 tons of a problem. Let's go. You'll understand in a moment.
Wow, wow, wow,
On the
wow.
left side of this canyon lies the entrance to a cave that leads to the location of the focus.
All right, but
Look at
first
him
we have to get rid
go.
of that monster over there.
Try to find a weak point or
Where they
another
going?
possibility to defeat the troll. I'll attract his attention.
Have fun. Well, you did your best. I can't. Well,
That was fantastic. You're really good. And now, go get the focus. I'll make sure that there won't be any other awkward surprises.
oh, looks like it's already open. Or they have to be open from the top. I don't know. I don't remember. Hey?
The winch, let me see.
Oh, you do that.
Well, it ought to work now.
Crank it. More goblins. Oh god, they hurt so much! Sweet beanies. Can you target another, please? Why is it so hard to look at these things? Ow! Bro. These fucking flying bitches. Oh, for fuck's sake! Why are they so bad? God! Hold me, please. Check, 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 check. I could learn acrobatics as well. But I don't really care. Sprinting's better.
Hey, you found the focus. Very good. I think it's time for me to stop by at the old camp again.
Make sure
Good
you
luck.
stay alive. Make sure you stay alive.
We'll meet again.
Almost nailed
Take
it, Val.
care.
You would have been so disappointed if I skipped that dialogue. You know who won't stay alive, I think, is these banditos. Don't shoot me, bro. Stab out. And their arrows sure do hurt. You dumb Boyd. Ow. Can you stop running? Oh! There. We didn't do Bolaro's quest after all that. Oh, I'm gonna die. I didn't die. Might actually not be possible to kill all these guys. Since I go bow crazy. They do actually run out of ammo in this one, right? It's Gothic 2 where they just keep automatically replenishing it. Ow! Ow! We get the sweet spot where you just run out. Nope. Oh god, I'm dying. Oh god, you're jumping. Why are you jumping? Oh shit. 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 Oh boy. Perhaps I don't do this. See, the problem is I never switched to melee. The two of them going rapid fire is too much. To just try and face tank it. What are you doing, dumb Boyd? Oh no. Oh no. Ow! Right. I give up. I'll be right back.
Oh, oh, oh.
You know what? I've been doing some thinking. You're an asshole.
Man, you're just burning through all your channel points while I'm gone. Well, I hope you had fun. Good. I'll stop in the old comp really quick.
You have to watch what you tell people. It's really not my problem.
It's obvious that the
Don't listen to all the flattery. I doubt that. I thought that would.
I'd better keep out of it. As long as I'm not involved. Then we'll
I thought.
Congratulations on your juicy meaty kebab.
That's none of your...
How dare you?
I'm...
Speak to me. May in us.
Very clever.
I want...
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
I ain't selling nothing.
Not my problem.
I don't even have money.
What I take,
Do you say...
only...
I have Scar's sword. I'm on top of things. You know what? Let's kill Bullet while we're here.
Maybe
Maybe. Oh. Oh. I'm died. They get mad at me for being in here? No, I just get mad at me for touching the door. I got no reason to kill Bullet that early.
Who have we here? Ain't you the guy I baptized earlier? What do you want? You come back for more?
I've come to stuff your big mouth for you.
Ha! Well, come here and give it a try, Sonny.
Sonny! Uh-oh. Oh! Doink. Sword of Fear. It was he who feared in the end. Huh. What are they up to?
Maybe.
I'm sure they will.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Every character interaction will probably get, like, another layer to it.
He's had enough!
I'll say when he's had enough. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Wish I could fight Kareem again.
Looking for...
Why do you always pick on me? You can. You can turn around right now.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. Same old story every
Show me.
time.
Look at that money he's got.
As long as I'm not involved.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore. Some people never learn.
Totally idiotic.
If you think
Totally idiotic.
Maybe.
Why does that happen over and over again?
Good enough. You can wonder a lot of things. How about you give it a try when the game comes out?
You're very maybe.
I would. Hang on. Let's talk about it. That won't happen again.
I do wonder how they're handling interior cells and stuff. If they're gonna go full modern... I didn't need that, really. If they're gonna go full modern where the transitions are seamless, or the underground areas will be behind a loading screen. I don't know why you would ever do that. Do you know that for sure? Stop tripping, you Dumbo. Well then. If the same is true of the Sleeper's Temple, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to bring him down there. I'm sure there's some environmental obstacle he won't be able to get past, though. Dumbass lizards ain't even fighting back. Who's still hissing? That's cool. Met me, you ugly bitch. Wow, I'm just like 1 damage short of killing these things in 1 hit. Owie. It's the best one-handed sword in the game. Of course it does. Orc hammer. Really? I won't mind that, because I think the Bloodhounds look like shit in this game. They genuinely look like a Shadow Beast didn't render properly. Go hammer jammer. I don't like the remake Shadow Beasts because they look like a mix between the Arcania and Gothic 3 versions. They look like just smoky porcupines.
Awaken! Hey, what are you doing here?
I came here by order of the Magicians of Water. I'm looking for magical artifacts, so-called focus stones.
You're looking for the focus stones? You're really brave.
Satyrus and the other
I don't like
magicians
it.
from the
I
new
don't like
camp
that
want
it
to use
actually
it to
smokes.
detonate the barrier in order to free us.
I'll believe that when I see it with my own eyes.
I feel the same, but tell me, why did you come here?
I'm weighing up if it's worthwhile paying a visit to the mountain fort. You know, there is a document I'd like to get. On the other hand, it's quite risky to go in there.
What's that got to do with me?
Talk to Iberian. He's the most
What?
powerful.
Where do I find...
Go to the temple.
Okay, that dialogue's not meant to be there.
How did you manage to...
I guess that was just left over from because I didn't do it earlier.
This...
Many like...
But as long...
That's right. That's a good...
Let's roll, dude. I do hope the alchemy system is more interesting even than Gothic 2's. I haven't really heard anything about it. I've been kind of... because I didn't really have the time to do all the pre-release commentary stuff that I thought I would do, like how I used to do for old Piranha Bytes games. I end up just kind of just not paying attention. Oops, sorry, buddy. Kind of not paying attention to like the dev blogs and stuff as much. Maybe they just haven't talked about it. I have a feeling they talked more about combat specifically because that's something they really wanted to emphasize. That they were putting a lot of work into.
Look. Looks like the focus you're looking for is up there.
Right, looks like a focus platform.
My
It's not
mouth
that
ain't
easy to
moving.
reach it.
I have mixed feelings on crafting systems in general because I find that they tend to be extremely tedious and force you to carry a lot of garbage around. Just in the event it may ever be useful. Oh! Howie! Save me. But I think if alchemy has more interesting ideas than a standard crafting system, if you can make custom potions that actually have interesting effect combinations, that would be really cool. But feeling, since they don't talk about it much, it's probably not that interesting. Really? It does seem like they wanted weapon and armor customization to be a standout feature. Can make your own scrolls, like Risen style. Huh. Alright, don't give me all the breakdown. I do want a lot of it to be a surprise when I play it. Ow! How'd the boners get out? Dude, why are all the doors and everything that are supposed to be closed? Oh no, they just got through it. This dumb bitch. Oops, sorry, buddy.
Awaken! Let's go.
They're just bad at balancing, that's all. I guess since the skeletons are supposed to be late-game enemies, whereas orcs are forced to deal with a little bit earlier. That is why they are balanced so. One thing I do really enjoy about Gothic 1 and 2 is that, specifically that, the very conventional fantasy RPG enemies are actually kind of a force to be reckoned with until you're a good chunk of the way through the game.
I'll go and have a look.
Like, orcs and undeads are quite fearsome. Always hated how they put the stupid portcullis thing up and couldn't even angle it correctly so it pokes through the wall on one half. Really? Uh-oh. Is he still struggling to get up here? Nope. Did the patch system pack, like, just stop him from trying to get up here? Because he always fails.
Awaken!
I found the document.
Hey, well done. I'll wait for...
I'll be honest, anyone's complaining that the game is too hard at the beginning needs to shut the hell up. Because that is the distinguishing thing about Gothic, in my opinion, is that you are a complete wimp when you begin. And you don't want to fight anything until you've gained some experience. What? Lester? How could you? Why would they let you possibly not be able to get this thing if you decide never to invest in mana? The only way to get to it now is to try and do an acrobatics jump. What are you doing? Well, there's more to Gothic 1 than that. The really busted damage scaling means you cannot damage most enemies from the beginning of the game. And I appreciate that about it. because it does actually add value to pumping your stats and skills and stuff. Whereas in a lot of action games with a nuanced combat mechanic, such as like Dark Souls and I guess even Gothic 2, since you can deal damage to anything, no matter how low your stats are, it is possible to just chip away and eventually wear them down. If you're good enough at the game to just not get hit. I find that a bit lame. Oh. Since hitboxes are so crazy when they're moving around. One of the big things I'm trying to, like, rationalize with myself, my biggest issue with the Nyrus demo is that the combat was so egregiously slow. And that took away a lot of the challenge from it. I'm really hoping... I know they bumped the speed of combat animations quite a bit, but I'm hoping there's more nuance, because none of the enemies were actually that much of a threat unless there was a group of them, and they did not have any group, like, combat strategies that you could do. Being bald, nameless if you join a sect. I'd be surprised if they did. Well, maybe they will. Maybe that's why they're keeping it secret, because it would be quite a shock when you do that. Reminds me of Risen 3. Pretty sure you go bald in that one if you join the Demon Hunters. Oh, I'm kind of screwed here. I can't get this foci. Celeste's damn telekinesis scrolls need 10 mana, and I don't have that many. I don't want to go get that many. No, I do not. I sold my mana increase ring. We're cheating. I ain't got time for this.
Now both of us have...
Will me...
I made no qualifications about this run whatsoever. Simply for my own amusement. Boingus. Don't die. There is one Lizardo left. I think this guy was hiding underground. Go join your brothers. Why aren't you targeting? I know I've definitely seen in one of the videos that the fire lizards actually breathe fire. And I think you'll have that ability when you transform as one. That's what I said. Ooh-wee. What's the buzz? Sounds are just not happening right now. What was the Gothic 3 meta? It turned into Shadow Beast? Wasn't that one was really hard to get, wasn't it? The Druid Stone. Oh. Never even thought of that meta. Honestly, might as well just do poison on your weapon. Especially if you do, and the AI is stupid enough that it's generally pretty easy to stab them anyway. But it's especially good to do, you do the dual wielding, because for some reason the stab attack in dual wielding is way faster than any other. Oh, does it? I was unaware. Ain't there another Shadow Beast in these woods? I want to kill. Wait. Let me target that one. Where you going? Well, weapon poison is not 3 seconds, I assure you. Where are you off to? Poison was such a pain in the ass. Poison and disease, since there was no way to get rid of them just by waiting it out. Although maybe the poison went away if you got down to 1 health. Pretty sure poison did not kill you, right? Or maybe that was a community patch change. I think it would just knock you down. Do you mind? Yeah, but like if it got you to 0 health, I don't think it killed you. I think it just knocked you down. And And 2 minutes was long enough to use a lot of healing potions to stave it off. Ah!
Hi, Greenhorn. As you can see, the colony is quite a small place. You can't help bumping into people all the time.
Is that so?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm trying to track down an old legend.
Legend?
Yes, Milton, my pal from the old camp, told me that monks used to live here. Of course, that was long before the barrier was created. It said they worshipped a god who gave them the power to turn into animals. I'm sure there are still treasures from the old times here. What brings you here?
I'm looking for a magic focus. It must be somewhere in this area.
The thing you're looking for might be in the old ruined monastery beyond the canyon.
We could go on.
Good idea. When they're on their own, a pack can...
So we'll go...
Okay, but before we cross this log, I'd like to examine the... Come with me.
It was never worth fighting them in melee in Gothic 3. No matter what build I had, I avoided doing that. I'm definitely not trying that in my first playthrough, that's for sure. And I've never attempted that challenge before in any game in my life. Gorn. I'm sure there'll be the classic easy, medium, and hard.
That's what I call... Why don't you take...
And odds are it'll just affect damage. Unless they've really gone above and beyond to change AI. It's not the same team, not even close. That team that made Elex doesn't exist anymore. And more importantly, they didn't do it in Elex 2. They did it in the first one, but got lazy with the second one. Interesting. I'll be honest. Oh, see ya. I think I intend to do all difficulty sliders on max. Alright, see you, Gorn. So I'm really curious to see how that plays out. If they actually balance the economy and the progression differently, I'll be real curious. I don't normally have that much trouble getting Gorn across this log, but today he just decided to go haywire. Pretty sure we don't actually need him. I do enough damage, I could probably kill the troll on my own anyway, and he's avoidable. It's funny to me that Gorn is the least useful one for getting the focus stones, because he doesn't do anything that helps you acquire it. You know, Milton gives you the Destroy Undead scroll. Diego fixes the winch, and he's the only essential one since you can't get up there without him. Please stay in a straight line, Gorn.
This damn gate? They say nobody in the colony has ever been able to open it. The little beasts over there seem to be the only ones who have managed to get into the inner yard.
Is it really? Fascinating. I don't think anybody could figure out how to get in there. People can climb walls, and this is low enough that anybody who goes prone could get under it. As long as you're not terribly fat. Why'd you hop? They go out and hunt. The troll, I have no idea. The troll, I presume, only got in here after we opened the gate. Otherwise, how did we avoid it? No, Gorn did not follow. You're holding nothing there, buddy.
You actually managed to...
And on we go.
This place got so many spooky sounds. Nice. I don't get it with Gorn as often. It kept happening to me trying to do the scroll run to kill the first shaman. I was trying to avoid him just instantly pyrokinesing me. And if I tried to take cover, he would just get stuck in a walking loop because he couldn't find a way to get to me. I'm looting here.
Found your mat.
Yeah, I have to take the photo.
I'll accompany.
Okay. God, Corn. I don't know. The only thing I've seen are some, like, shorty spears. Doesn't seem like they're doing proper pole arms. Oh, he mad.
Oh, hell! What monster's that?
Oh,
like
hell. I never had pole arms of any kind.
Yeah,
But
Unless you mean like the Rice Lord staff. But still, they're the same length as two-handers and battle axes and stuff, so they're not really pole arms. Why are you so bad at the jumping? Again, a pole arm is exceptionally long. Dude. Bruh. Screw this shit. I don't know if they ever actually fixed this. I doubt it. They have not. How dare they? How dare they fix it? Unacceptable. It is amusing to me that that's the only interaction of its kind in the game, and it doesn't work right. Why? Oh, in this playthrough? No. I ain't got time for that. Well, maybe I will. We got a bit of time left. I can speedrun it. I'm curious to see how they develop it, so I might as well revisit how unfinished it was in this version. Of course they are, because everyone's disappointed that they never got an ending to it in the first place. Yes, a soothing ambiance. Those screeching birds and weird blah 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 blah. You mean like a physical map? Morgrad? What the hell's Morgrad? Where the hell is that ever written down? Really? I haven't read any of those in so long. Why is that not named anywhere else? Well, they have to get consistent with their mythology. They want to enhance it because, man, Gothic 1 was not consistent at all. Oh god, I'm going to die. Didn't play any Piranha Bytes game for consistency. Even by Elex 2, they were still retconning things from the one that came before it. Why am I floating? Why do I float upon? Implying that you can? I mean, in my opinion, you shouldn't be able to. But it's consistent with the first game. Definitely the first game didn't really have an effective dodge mechanic. I mean, parrying to some extent makes sense. Like if a wolf comes at you with its teeth bared, you could smack it away with your weapon. I would think it would have to do damage to it, though. Oh lord, they come. Now, wasn't there a mage amongst them? Sure is, I see it. Chromanin. Let's read. He who is willing to renounce all depravity and wanders on the path of righteousness shall know where the source of my power lies hidden, so that he might use it to break the chains of this world and prove worthy to receive Cromanin. Wise one sees to having a general overview before he dedicates himself to his next mission. Okay, so that's all the way up in yonder tower. Do not include Arkelos in that. That is not canon, and I will not hear otherwise. And if they canonize it, I will renounce the remake completely. Also, I wouldn't consider Argan and Feshir canon either. Those are supposed to be the quote-unquote Southern Isles, though, right? So if they decide, hey, we'll at least acknowledge that those islands have names. But it would be weird to include that, because technically, with the subtitle removed, Arcania isn't supposed to be considered a Gothic game anymore. Oh, is it really? As in, the name existed before the mod was even a twinkle in someone's eye? Well, where is Arkelos name dropped in any of the original games? You was Joka. I'm glad you are a fan of my YouTube channel. It still exists. Gothic 3 in a book? I don't believe it. I was Joka. Thank you for following. It's down here in this cave here. I always forget what it is in this. Oh, you two know each other? Don't get out too many memes, please. Last time Black Wolf brought his friends, I had to ban quite a few of them. Nothing is in here. Why do you suck at this? I ain't got time for this. It was you. I know it is. Excited is a word. I would say more intrigued. Ready to autopsy it at the very least. Let's say morbidly curious. I have no great expectations. I don't want it to do poorly, but I have no particular reason to think it will be exceptional. Attack! Attack with the buttons, thank you. Jesus. Controls are just not today. God damn it. Got to my guard slightly early. Squawk, squawk, squawk. Alright, FPS is gonna be real fun here, too. Brilliant. No. Would you stop? Thank you. You're at 50, 70? Sweet Jesus.
I found the book.
I found the book. Carried from the tides of time, Cromanin's eyes have opened my vision. No, visions have opened my eyes. No price could be high enough to ever renounce my faith in them, for it touched my heart too intensely. What is divided will be reunited after being massively separated for a short time. Well. No one's like just downstairs. No, 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 no. If I remember correctly, it's actually not very easy to get out of the little chamber below here. Listen, I'm playing it no matter what, but I don't think they've truly fixed the problems I had with the combat, because I feel like the problems I had with the combat are particularly with enemy AI that I struggle to believe they've actually resolved. Because that would take a lot more work than the time they had. Wait. I need a bonkin. Wait. Wasn't there supposed to be a golem down here? thought there was a stone golem down here. Huh. I stand corrected. I'm sure you do, Garok. Alright, you gotta ride this stupid pillory thing. I feel like it doesn't actually work that well. Never mind, it actually works quite well, but there was nothing down here. Right, down to what was divided. Oh, I'm feeling lazy. Not that way! Uh-oh. Cease. Not the direction I wanted you to go. So we're being extra lazy. No. How would that be faster? This rock is literally right outside the old camp. Behold. I want every stupid bugs.
I found the book.
Oh, ancient gods, how can it be that a man like me, simple and unworthy, may receive such a great legacy? I feel great fear to lose it all of it, again, by a slight faltering in word or deed. The wise fisherman occasionally tries to get lucky on the other side of the lake. Here, we can actually shortcut this one with ye. No! Wait. Tell me that doesn't take... No, it takes 5, so I just didn't have enough. Sir. Sir.
I thought there. Now I got your beef. I can go on as you. Throw your goats. We now have, but the barrier there are not.
What can we?
I'm aware, but in the end.
One.
Yes.
Magicians? The destruction of the barrier.
That is the. Remind them.
All right then. I'll try to, but I can't promise anything. It seems nearly impossible.
You must try. If you do just one.
One what?
Forget it. Here. Take this magic room. With this, I hope that it will convince her. May you return it.
Zardes.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you trade?
I'll buy.
Let's keep that. How much money you had? 2012. Sure. No. Yes, I'm aware of that, Sorwog.
What's up?
Hey, you!
Hey, you.
Make yourself scarce or I'll call.
Well, Ceteris assures us that blowing up the barrier will not harm anything that is not of a magical nature. He's always such a trustworthy guy. I could go get the Big Templar armor now.
There was a time when I...
No one cares, Lee.
I shall...
What a weird thing to say to a guy you've never met. Now, will they get Lee's story consistent in the remake? I wonder which of the three motivations they're going to go with. Because in the first game, they make it clear that he doesn't blame the king. The second game, he blames him and all of his conniving sycophants. And in the third game, he only goes after the king. So, this whole thing. Who thinks that somebody just building a little fishing hut is going to be able to put it on stilts that go all the way to the bottom of this lake? That'd be crazy. Where my book? There, my book. No, they shouldn't do that. They should just make it consistent with the first game. That was clearly the best one of all these characterizations.
I found the book.
I dare not hope to be in the presence of Cronin one day. Gone are the days of wasting and waiting. So easy it will be to achieve absolute perfection. I'm not far from it. Do you mind no reading? Holy shit, fuck off, bugs. I want Cronin in 3. Cronin in the 4th. Long forgotten are the deeds of those who were once aboard. Oh, probably some. Okay, now this is close enough to the swamp camp that I will, in fact, do that. Ah, shit, but I released my click.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Let's talk about... There must be some...
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Make me the biggest of the bad.
Oh, wait!
Noter balancing, I'm generally okay with. I like the difficulty spike. But they really fuck some things up. Mostly the dragons.
I could give you better.
I'd like to have a heavy...
From now on.
Huzzah. Meow. Yes, we are aware of the meme. The dragons were shit.
Same old story. Reliant.
I don't particularly mind it because of the way it forces you to commit to a build, really. You can't be a jack of all trades. And it sounds like that's kind of the inspiration for the progression difficulty options of the remake, which I'm cool with. I am curious if that means you cannot change those options once you've started a game. That would really mess things up if you could. Well, it was kind of an overcorrection because people complained that Gothic 2 was too easy, so when the expansion came out, they massively overtuned it. Personally, I've just gotten so used to it, and I know how to get the build I want. Since there's not that many builds to make anyway. And once you know how to maximize your LP efficiency, which is a little bit cheap, especially the way you do it with, you know, you get to 29 strength or whatever, and then do the 5-point increment to get the most LP efficiency. Even Gothic 1 is piss easy. It's really clunky if you don't know what you're doing, but once you start pumping anything into strength, you kick ass in no time.
I found the book.
But I shall not walk this path alone. This honor is mine. I must accept to share the power within myself with the worthy one who are to come and find me. I hope they're coming soon. You'll find me where it all began. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's go from the ground up this time. See, I'll be honest, I kind of like that. Holy shit, these hurt. The fact that you can't just pump all of the things as soon as you get them. I'm going the wrong way. I still feel like that. It's
that performance.
I did fine, I lived. It's a weird way that kind of... Oh, there's the cave. Which way do I go to get from below? Yeah, not being able to use all of your permanent increasing stuff right away. Eddie? You stop punching me. I think it makes them more interesting, because once you know that, you save them, which makes the early and mid-game balancing more tricky. Like, you have to be careful. Choose your battles. Try and get the most out of everything you can. But then, once you've hit the point of diminished returns, you can consume everything you've been saving, get all the stat bonuses like crazy, and suddenly you're a powerhouse at the very end. It's a more advanced way of playing it, sure, and very tedious. You get everything working. Oh my god. Please, hit something! Yeah, I like that wimp to a god. As far as I'm concerned, Gothic 1 is like that as well. Thought they spawned when you looted him. Guess they only spawn when you read the book?
I found he's feeding the
Well, speak for all y'all cells. I still genuinely think I prefer it the old way. Don't do it! Why his neck get so long? Wow, that's a lot of army of undeads. Oh no, it's just regular summoned skeletons. What a shame. I honestly do. I know I'm a weirdo in that, but I like that you can't just like maximize all of your stats and skills immediately. Because like on a repeat playthrough, once you know where all those things are and how to get them, you can trivialize the game almost immediately. In the Gothic 2 progression style, where stat bonusing should be saved to maximize it, means on repeat playthroughs you still have to be more considerate with it. But I'd like to see how the difficulty options in the remake deal with that. How they deal with progression. That may instead be more interesting, because if you play it on the max difficulty, actually going out of your way to try and maximize all your early stat bonuses from potions and such could become essential rather than something to be avoided. Yeah, Night of the Raven is not beginner friendly. I'm sure the economy difficulty will just mean there's less... Well, the loot will probably be the same as far as how much ore you get from killing things, like NPCs and stuff. It may rebalance quest rewards, but most likely all it's doing is adjusting the buying and selling values from merchants. they nerf them? I don't have any right now. Oh, so there's actually like an economy adjustment thing going on. Or are you suggesting that as a possibility? Run, you tiny bitches. I thought that was true in Gothic 1 as well. Ah, well, I like that. Makes a nuanced trading mechanic, a la Fable.
They killed the magicians of fire. All of them apart from me. And I was close to death as well.
You'd better tell me the whole story from the beginning. One thing after the other.
They closed the gate after the diggers got in there.
Keep cool, Milton. Keep cool. It all started with the old... Yes, the guard.
Yes, yes.
Really?
By the old...
I'm sure he'll... He told me...
Where have the...
Oh, here...
How could the mine...
I have no... Yeah.
What?
I own...
What?
That per...
You should...
No. DA, please talk...
Where can I...
He's hiding. Please talk... See you later.
I see what you're saying. I think the orc weapons look ridiculous. That's my problem with them. Oh, listen, they're all killing the Templar now. Oh, he died.
I'll just take some more of your ore.
Hey, shh, be quiet.
Hello, Diego.
Okay, so you already know what happened, but did you also hear about the planned raid on the free mine?
How could the...
One of the diggers, when the water got only a handful of...
Why are the fi...
That's a lot.
Just tell me about it. It's not the first...
Well then, luckily I was in the... Gomez was hopping mad when he heard about the accident.
Of course. Who control...
That's right. Since he has no source of income anymore, the goods from the outside, nobody will work for him if he doesn't get it.
And that's the reason...
To be honest, that's Gomez's only chance to maintain his... 2 hours ago, 24 guards set out for the free mine.
That's...
Then you must hurry up.
But they never get through the...
They don't need to get through them. A few...
I've seen the...
Stay away from... They are afraid...
But what happened?
Coristo and the... They for... Well, yeah.
What...
We'll stay here for a while to warn some more, but you could do it. Look out for Lester and tell them that the 4 of us will meet at...
If I see them before you do...
Thanks, my...
What do I have to do when...
Gomez...
Ah!
Take care.
We ain't meeting Gomez no more. Not in friendly terms, anyway. Teddy, you're in an inconvenient spot. Sorry, gotta move you. Alley-oop. Oh, easy now. Bear with me. Location 1903 entrance. Jesus. Waypoint. Location 1903 and behold. There will be but one more. Most likely.
Awaken!
How are you?
Hey.
The old mine all the magicians of Gomez.
It won't.
I bet you they want to.
It was about time.
What happens?
I'm gonna stay here a bit longer to study
you know,
the
I'm
old
gonna add that as a
books.
soundbite.
Master,
Okay.
take that. Me.
To my channel rewards. It was about time. I think two-handers just suck in both games. I do not enjoy using them. Right, let's get back to the water mages. I don't have to look at the list. It's not like I'm arguing with you.
I'm glad you returned.
Let me guess. The free mine has been assaulted.
Hang on. How Gorn arrived here just before you? What could have caused Gomez to dare to take such an aggressive step? He should be aware that such a heinous act can only provoke war.
The old mine collapsed.
Collapsed? Gomez
has had all of the magicians of fire.
Had then, but may you read.
Casual narcissistic streamer, assuming all the chatters are talking to him.
This buddy. What is the? He's go. Unlike. He let. He's if he there. Yes. Over the years we put it. What not you'll. If I had maybe. May you read.
Hello.
Return in one piece.
That's that. You're,
what
are you? If,
well, I mean, really, all you're going for, they're all the same. All you're going for is what gives you the best damage at your current strength level.
Greeting. Our spirit. All the people take this.
Oh no! Oh no! I lived. It is weird that they specifically limit it. I don't know why they would. I can't learn skills from Larius, can I? Hello?
With me?
I'm just gonna pump in the decks now. We can start with some bowage. How many points I got?
Hello?
I want.
You're at the end of your possibility.
Whoops. Who teach bow shooting around these parts? Is it Woof? Any special Gore 1K ore on your server? What?
hello.
Aha.
Teach me.
Your hits depend on your dexterity. The more your skill determines the distance from which you can hit your targets. In order to become
I want to.
You're a good hunter already. To become a good marksman, discover the laws of the eye. You've mastered the technique.
Do you?
I buy.
Special rewards for 1K ore on your stream. I mean, you can check all the channel point rewards. There are things you can do. There's nothing particularly Exotic. Wait a minute. Nope. Yours is better. You have money.
Say, is that a face you have at the front of your head, or is it a butt?
Yes, there you go. Hope you had the time of your life. Perfect. Boom. Look at my long bow. Actually, I need your bed. That's not even the loudest one. Oh, there is. See if you can find it. If you have enough points. What am I doing now? I need to find Zardas.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Hope you enjoyed.
It was obvious there would be trouble.
It's my stream. I don't have to pay for the channel point rewards. Oh, wait. How do I kill these things? I forgot about that. Oh, now you're awake. I guess I gotta go back and get scrolls. I do not have Zimines.
Well, there was a time when things would have gone very differently.
There must be something.
You have to watch what you tell.
Mate, hello.
Hello.
Satisfied.
Give me the money.
I want.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Problem is these stupid things don't tell me. Okay, fireball will be good. And I need ice balls. I have no idea how many it takes to kill the Fuego Golem. Hopefully that's enough.
You have to watch what you tell people.
There must be something about that story after all.
Sure. Ooh, I have this. Meow. We'll do Zardos and then I'll wrap it up.
If you think, same old story every time. Every time. But keep. I'm not listening to all that blabbering anyway.
What happened? Eh? What? Why is this chest so weird? Can I open it? Okay. No. I think it bugged out because my sprint wore out right as I got here. Or right as I opened it. Yep, there we go. Helmets are canon. I mean, they technically were, since they were in Gothic 3 as well. I know they ain't doing shields in the remake, though. Could you hit the bitch? You big bitch. Wow. Wow, they actually hurt a lot. You take your weapon out. Jesus. I like how in Gothic 1, you start shooting at enemies, they notice the arrows, even if you haven't hit them, which makes sense. They'll notice arrows whizzing by them, even if you miss. But in Gothic 2, they changed that for some reason. So you can shoot at them all day as long as you never land one. Why is this here? I always forget there's nothing up here. Oh god, razors. I guess some mean beasts. Ouch. Is there anything in here? I never knew there was like a bunker in here. If I did, I always forget. Oh god. Weapon, please. Please keep attacking with the buttons that I'm pressing. I ain't killing all those. Get my bonkin'. We get my bonk on. Get bonk. Fuego's next, right? Okay, how Icy Bolt do? Oh no. It is Icy Boy. We'll get my fireball. Get fireballed. Huh, it's more effective than I thought it would be. Oh Lord above. Huh. Don't use fireballs in this one? Oh, look at all day.
Hold on, who's talking to me? You are talking to me? How did you get into my head? You were what? The servant of your master? You seem to be a creature from hell. You want me to be silent? Is your master's name perhaps Zardas? Oh, right, so names are not important. Okay. I'll just assume that this here is the Tower of Zardas. I have to talk to your master. Me? Unworthy? What kind of test? I understand. Whoever wants to talk to your master must prove worthy first. Hold on, what was that? The proof? Victory over what? Victory over the elements? Stone? Ice? Fire? Here's the heart of a stone golem. What? Right! Worthy proofs! Missing?
Proofs.
Is this duality? The second one is still... What about this heart of a... perfection? If that's the case, that counter evidence? What kind of... Well, then I'll accept the rune of teleportation. More...
What the hell does counter evidence even mean in this context? Well, if you find a way to bypass them, that's how they make sure you actually do it properly.
Who dares to disturb me in my studies?
I dare.
My name is...
I don't wish to know your name. It's insignificant. All that matters is that you're the first person in years to have solved my golem's riddles.
I like how he asks who disturbs him in his studies, but when I say who, he says, I don't care.
Have there been...
Not many.
You enjoy... I was... The magicians of...
The ore mound is not the solution.
It isn't?
No.
All the magicians of fire are dead. Gomez
Dead.
had them assassinated.
That does not surprise me. Those foolish barbarian butchers in the castle, Caristo and the other magicians elected their own hangman when they helped Gomez to usurp the power.
The so-called sleeper is said to be an evil archdemon. That's what the Brotherhood in the swamp. Now the magicians of water believe that everybody in the...
There is a greater danger than anyone within the barrier.
If the explosion of the...
Forget the ore mound. Its power won't open the barrier. If Caristo and Satyrus hadn't wasted their time fighting over foolish and vain issues throughout the past years, they'd all know what I know now.
Which is?
None of the 12 magicians ever stopped to wonder why the formation of the barrier got beyond their control, or why it assumed such gigantic proportions.
Did you find out why that happened?
Well, one thing is certain.
The Orc town.
Orcs are not animals, as many people think. A few centuries ago, 5 orc shaman invoked a very old archdemon, which they hoped...
This archdemon?
The orcs gave him that name much later.
Why not?
I believe you could be...
Which tech?
Listen carefully.
Why have they exiled him?
The dying orc warrior was no longer able to answer that question.
What does this orc shaman...
He'll tell you the...
An orc shaman?
Do you want me to...
Well, yes.
Then never quit. Find the shape.
Very comfortable. Where is this?
Go to the old...
Can you just...
They call it the old...
I will...
My servant has already given... That will make it easy.
I'm...
Cool. Alright. I think that's where we'll call it for tonight. So we'll do the whole Urshak and the Ulus Mulus next time. And maybe get through the rest of the game if we can do it quick enough. Ulu Mulu doesn't take that long to get. And yeah, we'll figure it out. Will I stream tomorrow? It depends on what's going on. Yeah, we'll see. I'll decide based on my mood. Yeah, why don't we take a look? What's it called? End of Eden. You made a better combat system than Gothic. Oh, that's 24 minutes? No thanks. Wow, they're really is stupid and cocky. Well, I'm not auto-dubbing. If I can turn auto-dub off...
Entopian is an AirPeg styled after the first two Gothic games.
No auto-dub. How do I turn that off? My subtitles? Polish auto-generated. Ugh. So you can't turn it off. The auto-dub is mandatory. Oh no, audio track. There it is. I mean, I don't really care. I'm just going to mute it because it's useless anyway. So... Let me change window capture to this. Okay, so this is a guy who thinks he's better than all of Gothic. And it's just face cam for like 90% of the video. I don't care about your face. You know, I feel like you're inviting some pretty terrible like copyright infringement stuff if you're using actual footage from the game you're comparing yourself to. Where's your game? Yeah, this guy's gonna get himself C-indeed, I think. Wow, this looks like trash. Those animations are awful. He's not even doing good. Just a 2-hit combo that he repeats while he just takes hits. Stop showing your face, I don't care. What? He's playing the game so badly, too. Look how many hits he takes while he plays. The animations are so ass. I can't even see how those stupid birds are attacking. He just takes damage. I have to know what he's actually trying to say. I hate the auto dubs, but...
Damage. To attack an NPC, you have to focus on them and then stab them, and then you start fighting them, right? So it's never an accident. You have to want to do it. There will be no accidental casualties. So we have these area of effect slashes. They deal damage to everyone they're supposed to, so it's not annoying. The second thing is this. We have stamina, folks, but it will work differently than in, say, SLS games, because without stamina,
what is
you'll
SLS
still be able
games?
to attack. You can spam attacks as
You mean
many
Souls
times
games?
as you want, but once your stamina runs out, they won't deal as much damage. Specifically, they'll only deal half as much. So if you want to spam an enemy, mash them, you can. We won't ban you from this option. At the same time, it's less efficient. The idea is that you can fight however you want, but there's a much. So if you won't deal as much damage. Specifically, they'll only deal
so there's
half
no
as
hit
much.
stun.
So if you want to spam an enemy,
while you attack, enemies can still just hit you through it.
mash them, you can. We won't ban you, but there's a fight. This means an experienced Eden player will be much better at dealing with enemies than someone completely new. And more importantly, without stair combat, the idea is you can. We whatever you want. That's it. We have stamina. but not the kind that will harden you, but at most, it will prevent you from dodging, so you can use it effectively. But there's also another issue. Critical hits in end of inning during melee combat don't
Because
depend
people don't
on
know
percentage chance.
about video games. Also, a lot of them are
This isn't
probably
a
trolls.
coincidence. It's not luck. It's your skill, because to land a critical hit, you have to hit the enemy with the tip of your weapon. Stand too close, and there's no critical hit. Stand too far away, and you can't reach them. But if you're at the perfect distance, that juicy critical hit is yours.
Okay,
This
so
makes
he has a
combat much more
sweet spot
skillful,
mechanic.
because even in
That's
Gothic,
fine. I wish more
a
games
skilled
did that.
player couldn't land critical hits in a row all the time. It doesn't matter how good they were limited by their chance. But in our case, maintaining the right distance allows you to critically hit enemies. Practical damage will
But
deal
you really,
increasingly more damage. This is important because
like,
now it
laid
actually
on
makes
thick
sense to
with that
throw
one.
combos, right? Because chaining attacks forward will be important. If you have the first level of combat, you'll only be able to perform 2 attacks in a chain forward, right? That means that W and the second W are the next attack. If you have the second level of mastery, you'll have 3 attacks. The third level of mastery, 4 attacks, and the fourth, the last level of mastery, 5 attacks. This means you'll be able to actually land a combo on an opponent. So someone might think, okay, I'll only use forward attacks. Why do I need side attacks? Well, my friend, the reason is that side attacks have a much greater arc, a much greater range. Left and right attack in a single your own attack you at any time. If you have enough stamina, you can dash away. You have complete freedom and agency with this combat system. It's very precise, so you can
It's
actually
not precise at
cancel
all.
your
Look at it.
attack and retreat. More experienced players can even cancel their attack.
Even while he's
after the
playing, he's
first
just
frame
flailing
in
like
which
an
you
idiot.
deal damage to squeeze even more DPS out of the system. But you have to be countervail. For example, hitting an opponent with 3 critical hits in a row within a short period of time will deal additional damage. Furthermore, in future updates to playable Taser, we want to
Taser.
add new mechanics for you, such as
Auto-dumbing
knockdown.
is a crime.
If you fight them with clubs, you'll be able to knock them down much faster than with swords. We'll also add a bleeding equivalent, which means damage over time that you can inflict on your opponent.
What engine is this
Regarding
built
the
on?
differences between one-handed
It looks too
and
terrible to be
two-handed
unreal.
weapons in Eden, the main difference is range, but there's also something cancelled or of good Goth have their own chance. Most be focusing on fighting monsters, even though you can theoretically attack NPCs, which I don't have clubs that balls it. If you make dent because we're special effects. Rate at which they drain stamina, as well as damage and any special effects. Give us a little time here so we can toss in these effects.
He showed a bug there. That's hilarious. See, when he landed, he tried to draw his sword, but the character didn't draw it. But the game still had his arm out like he had the sword drawn. So when he put it away, it like went all weird.
Special effects.
See that?
Give us a little time.
I'm gonna slow it down. It floats back to his hip after he draws it. Come on, you piece of fuck.
Stamina, as well as damage and any
Watch the sword.
special
In his hand,
effects.
floats back to his hip. In his hand, floats back into his hand, puts it away.
A little time here so we can toss in these effects, because we're just giving away as much as we can for this playable teaser, but some things still need to be added in.
So he keeps
updates.
saying
I'm
we.
very
Does
proud
anyone
of
else work on his
Evolution
games, or is it
Hitman
just him?
Its game. You simply choose the direction you're going with the camera, press W, and the character turns and walks in that direction. If you move the mouse while walking, the character naturally turns. However, if you have a weapon out, STFING begins, meaning the camera will always be
STIFNG? What?
behind the character. Turning the camera to the right to look around or to the left will cause the character to rotate with the camera. As for the health regeneration system between fights, we
Okay,
use
well, that's
food
not
because
really
on
that
Eden,
novel of a
someone might
camera
suddenly
system.
have a hey, but they don't need to eat, right?
I mean, I'm pretty sure
They don't
Elix
have
2
to.
already did
They
that.
don't have to eat that food. They don't eat it to fill themselves up, to keep their bellies full.
What?
They eat it because even though their wounds heal on their own, it doesn't mean they're invulnerable. It doesn't mean their health always fully recovers. This is
What the hell's he talking about
the
now?
right to look around. Health regenerate. Have a hey. Between fights, we use food because on Eden, someone has for look around or to the generation system between fights, we use food because on Eden, someone might suddenly have a hey, but they don't need to eat, right? They don't have to. They don't have to eat that food. They don't
What
eat
is he
it
talking
for the
about?
character to rotate with the camera. As for the health regeneration system between fights, we use food because on Eden, someone might suddenly have a hey, but they don't need to eat, right? They don't have to. They don't have to eat that food. They don't eat it to fill themselves up.
I
to
get
keep
that the
their
auto
bellies
dubbing is
full.
really
They eat
butchering
it
this,
because
but
even
what
though
the hell
their
is he
wounds
talking
heal
about?
on their own, it doesn't mean that you another food that heals you. For example, you get 100 ticks from eating a certain food, and the tick lasts
Why is it
for,
so
I
fast
don't know,
now?
5 seconds, so between fights, it heals you. During combat, happy with this combat system.
Right. I can't listen to this with auto dubbing. He barely shows any gameplay. He does the same exact thing every time gameplay shows up. He only fights one enemy. And everything just seems to be complete gibberish. And he's absolutely cocky and thinks he's better than a, professionally funded studio. So that's a waste of time. I don't care. Time will tell, I suppose. Whatever. I'm not gonna go out of my way to play that. I don't really care. Just seems like, well, honestly, coming off is kind of one of those indie devs with such a high opinion of himself that he will probably never actually finish it. You know, your Pirate Software and your Yandere dev kind of guy. So he's releasing the whole game? No, you said it's just a demo, right? When they all release demos, they never finish the game because they get mad at anybody who tries to give them actual critical advice. Well, anyway. Well, it's a bold strategy. We'll see how it plays out. Till next time, have yourselves a wonderful night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on how I feel.